Hello friends, welcome back to part 3 of the second game of the month here at Ultraviolent 4. We are playing a Gargoyle of Okawaru and we have just made it inside a Bailey. I'm pretty happy with where our character currently stands, although I don't know about literally yet because I haven't seen what Bailey this is, but where I stand figuratively speaking. Last episode we got Lee's rapid deconstruction castable, and we saw how powerful it was. We were two-shotting enemies like wyverns and other dangerous things. It's pretty strong. So I like that. We fought a bunch of scary uniques and made it through those, although in the case of Harold, only barely. And I like where our current training is. So we're doing a little bit more conjurations to get it to a round number, and then we're going to be doing our defensive skills. At some point we might even train some maces and flails for this +3 flail of venom. Although I don't know, one thing you can do if you're a character like this, where you're a mage of Okawaru, is you can not train any weapon skill, and then when he starts gifting you weapons, he's just going to give you random stuff. So you just wait and you just see what the first demon weapon is that he gives you, or the first super sick artifact weapon type, and then you go, yep, that's the one I'm now training. So we might do that too. We're not really in a huge hurry to train a melee weapon. And I mean, with heroism we can get 5 skill, and 5 skill is plenty for a flail of venom. So I don't know, we'll see about that. So we're going to do this Bailey now. I don't recognize the one it is immediately. Well, this might be... No, I'm not sure exactly, we'll see. But just before we do that, I need you all to be my personal army for a second. So, Checkers was going to make the game of the month a playable version on the Australian server on CPO. It's a little bit late for me for this playthrough, but in the future I'd rather be playing this online than offline. And he hasn't done it yet, so if you could all go yell at him for me, that would be much appreciated. And deny I told you to do this, by the way. Just everyone do it. Okay, so this one, there's a bunch of deep water. This is really fun if you're a hexer and you have confusion, or you have Mephitic Cloud, because you can drown them all. We don't. This is kind of rough for us because this big open area that enemies are going to be walking through, there are no walls here for us to destruct. So I don't know, we'll have to see how this goes. This might be really sketchy. I don't remember this layout extremely well. When I open this, I don't remember if they're going to be, say, a bunch of Orc Knights or just right there. So I think I might preemptively heroism, just in case. Okay, that's a pretty weak room. Okay, I want to use Stone Arrow against the Orc. He's got Chainmail, so there's really no point trying to sandblast him. It's never getting through his AC. Alright, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see Orc Knights in here eventually. Are we? Is this just one that has an Orc Warlord? Oh god! Well, I see an artifact hand crossbow. That's an Ork Sorcerer. Fortunately, we have a huge amount of magic resistance. We have both a ring and our armor, so we're not going to get paralyzed. But this guy has bolts of fire. So this is extremely scary. I would love an artifact hand crossbow though. There's also an Orc High Priest who has already summoned an Ice Devil. I wonder for science. Okay. If I just LRD, I want to see if I can just kill this sorcerer really quickly. I did literally no damage to him. Is that real life? Did I have immolation? No. How did I do literally no damage to that guy? Is he wearing like a crystal plate armor? No? Okay. So we see literally no damage to the sorcerer. We got new stuff turning up, which is fun. Nothing too scary though. So I'm really just still focused on the Ork Sorcerer. Alright, we heard him a bit that time. Have we got magic or anything? No. So if I blow all my magic points here, what do? Well, doesn't matter. We gotta kill him. Can I ice blast him? Nope. Alright, let's start running. This is really, really scary. We got the Hellwing coming after us now. It can swoop, so it can hit for 10 damage and then it can swoop and hit for another 17. So he's quite scary on his own. And then the High Priest could always summon, say, a Sun Demon, which is fast, and then we'd be in all sorts of trouble. And always, of course, these are priests, so they can smite us through our AC. So I was sort of hoping the Sorcerer would turn up so we could LRD both of these guys, but he never actually came. And I'm gonna bail all the way to the exit, so if need be we can just skedaddle. But I'm kind of hoping we can fight this, although it's extremely scary. Let's do a heroism, so we've got extra AC. I'm gonna see if I can ice blast this guy. I can't quite get there. Let's LRD. Okay, we did pretty good damage. We can hit with ice blast from here. Wow, I can't believe we're fighting sorcerers and high priests this early as a gargoyle. I want that hand crossbow though. Here's the sorcerer who's just turned up. Alright, so we got the high priest. Okawaru was honored by our kill because it's really early for a high priest. Our conjurations went to 5. Oh, thank god it didn't go over. Spellcasting to 7. Alright, that's all good. And this sorcerer is probably one ice blast away from dying. Wow, Okawaru is honored again. We're honoring Okawaru all over the place right now. Thankfully we had all this MR. If we didn't have all this MR, the second I saw that Ork Sorcerer, we would have been running and we just would have left. Because being paralyzed is an absolute death sentence. Especially this early. It's actually, generally speaking, paralysis is not that bad for a gargoyle. So when you're paralyzed, you still keep your AC, but your evasion drops to almost 0. So it's much worse for something like a Spriggan or a Felid, who generally has no AC, but relies on high evasion. Whereas a gargoyle, at least you stand there getting wailed on, but at least if they're melee attacks, you're potentially blocking a lot. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, this early to be getting paralyzed in here would be a death sentence, regardless of our gargoyle AC. We're sort of out of HP here. His Broadaxe is -2, so we can just kill him with poison. -2 Broadaxe, that's kind of crappy. I was gonna say that's the best base type of axe, so we should pick that up and just carry it around, just in case. Whoa, it's playing too fast. Not too scary actually, seeing as we're Irelec, but still. Let's flame on the electric eel. Played a bit fast there. Alright, good. There's the Orc Knight. Okay. So, Petrify on the Orc Knight. 44% chance to get him. Do we just try that? He resisted. What am I going to do if this Petrify doesn't work? We got 1 acid. What's disintegration look like? 50% chance. Yeah, if we can't petrify him, I think we can just heroism and probably just fight him. Alright, let's try petrify again. Alright, we failed. So heroism, let's use our last acid. Alright, we got him. And then Kind of didn't like this, but I feel okay. He can hit for 25, but we got a bunch of... No, we're fine. We'll just fight him. Okay, I don't like this. I was going to say, at least if we can just poison him, then we can walk around with our really high amulet of the acrobat and just hope he ticks out to the poison. But he doesn't appear to be. What if I ice blast him? Do I get acrobat from that? No, okay. Well, I think we just keep ice blasting because I think I erred by saying we could fight this guy. Alright. He can do 25 plus the war axe, he can't kill us. The reason I'm going with Ice Blast is because it can't miss. So I don't wanna mess around. We can disintegrate this Orc Warrior. Okay, good. We reached level 11. Let's hope no more dangerous orcs turn up while we're trying to rest. Okay, good. Alright, so what do we learn about Petrify? We learnt to never try. Alright, now I'll be surprised if there are too many more scary enemies in here. We fought a knight, a sorcerer, and a high priest. That's pretty crazy for a Bailey that was on D9. I'm going to quickly do a Control F and dot just to look at all the items that are in here. So I see there's a +3 leather armor. No, I think I'd rather keep our ringmail of magic resistance. Alright, can we get this hand crossbow? There's a Zot trap. What has he got? It's a +3 dagger. Okay. Fighting to 8, spellcasting to 8. Alright, all our spells are fixed now. So, we're going to keep doing spellcasting. What do our spells look like? Yeah, I think we just want to keep doing spellcasting for more magic points, if nothing else. And let's... Well, hang on, let's find out what this hand crossbow is before we start making decisions here. We should also check out this ruined robe. Well, I've already had it spoiled for me that there's an ice cave in this game. So, thank you, a noob in disguise. But this might be, say, cold resistance. It's not, it's just +2. That looks pretty baller. The white and red, I like that look, but alas, we're not doing a +2 robe. So is there anything else in here? We may as well just fight the electric eels. It's free experience, we're not really afraid of them. I don't even need to flame on them. Oh, there are more enemies. Hey, some more gold. We said there are probably shops outside, so the extra gold might help. Oh, and I never tried the hand crossbow. Alright. We've got remove curse. So if it's horrible, we're okay. Also, I don't remember us having these 2 scrolls before. So if we pick them up in here, I think they're likely to be like good tier, so acquirement or summoning. So that's pretty exciting if we just picked up 2 acquirement scrolls. Wow, there's all missed. Hey, well there's an acquirement scroll, which we apparently know. Why do I know that? Maybe this layout just tells you, because we shouldn't know acquirement scrolls. Anyway, so we're going to test the hand crossbow. +8 hand crossbow velocity with extra magic points, dex +3, and C invis. Well, that sounds pretty good to me, alright? Oh, it's RF plus, MP +9, dex +3, C invis. Okay, if we even just walking around with that, let's ditch our hunting sling of freezing and our sling bullets. Those are really not so exciting anymore. Are there any bolts around? A whole bunch. Alright, we're gonna get all the bolts. Because if we just hold this, we now have the ability to cast more spells. So that alone is exciting. But also that gives us a way to, well, not silently, but not as loudly as LRD, to hit things at full screen. And also we can train that pretty easily. So you only need to go to 10 for crossbows, a hand crossbow, to get to Mindale. And we have Okawaru who can give us +5 for our skills. So we could just train 5 crossbows skill, which at 0 aptitude is barely any investment whatsoever. And we now have and then we'd have a +8 hand crossbow at Mindale. That's pretty good. Before I leave, let me just do a quick search again. Control F and dot will show me all the loot on this floor. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here I want. No. Let me just go outside. I don't think we actually killed... Oh, I can't go there. I don't think we killed all the eels though. I'm gonna yell a bit. Just, yeah, see, more experience. I'm getting trolled right now. There we go. We're sitting one tile outside our range for stone arrow. Alright, no more there. What about up here? Okay, we've got a bit more experience. There's the one guy over here. No, okay, we're good. Alright, let's leave. Alright, so that was pretty cool. So now we have an acquirement scroll and 2 scrolls that I suspect might be summoning. If I do /- we can look at the scrolls that we don't yet know, which there are quite a lot of them. So you might be screaming at me, Ultra, do the acquirement, do the acquirement. I want to see if these are shops, and if they are, what they have, before I use that acquirement, because that might change things. Like, let's say one of these shops is an armor shop, and for a couple of thousand gold it has, say, I don't know, some really sweet artifact thing. I was going to say the armor of the Dragon King, but that's way too heavy. Let's say it has, I don't know, gauntlets of war or something. We might then want to acquire gold, so it might change things. Or it might just have a bunch of jewelry, so then I decide I don't want to acquire jewelry. Bees. Bees don't scare me too much. Maybe they should though. Huh. Because they can't dodge LRD. Hang on, let me get him next to the wall. There we go. I hit tab with the hand crossbow out, but because we don't have any bolts, we ended up just throwing a stone. It's pretty next level play. We're drawing a lot of stuff to us, which is kind of scaring me. That's alright. Bees are quite fragile, but they just rely on their high evasion to dodge stuff, but they can't dodge LRD. Although we can keep failing it. Hang on. I can just walk around until we get 5 magic points. We have immunity to poison, we have an amulet of the acrobat, and we have gargoyle defenses, so I don't think we could ever die to bees. Yeah, just wait for our magic points to come back. Let's pick a new stair. Well, we'll take some bees with us. I seen a new spellbook. We don't know what that is yet. I'm just gonna go up. Let's not come back to this stair. Oh, right. We need to go get some bolts. That's what we need to do. Also, Okawari just gave us some gloves. Oh, well, gloves of archery. Well, don't mind if I do. Very timely, considering we just picked up this hand crossbow. Yeah, let's go get bolts. Alright, so then we can actually tab with this thing. Gloves of slaying give you, is it +4 or +5? This is where I need beam again. Or even +3. What does archery do? Wait, I'm looking at the wrong weapon. The wrong thing. +4 slaying on ranged weapons. So, yeah. It's like having a +12 hand crossbow. That's pretty bonkers. Did I get the bolts? No. There are the bolts. We're gonna get all of them. And I wonder, is anyone else using the hand crossbow? Is anyone else pumped? I mean, if you pick the Sif Mineral or Vehement route, the hand crossbow is probably nowhere near as exciting to you as it is to my Okawaru character. Because the other thing as well is that Okawaru is going to give me bolts as gifts. So we can just go crazy with this thing. And I mean, it's probably better, it's almost certainly better than our stone arrow. So we can get a nice combo here where for AoE we use LRD and we save our magic points for just the big LRD plays, and for everything else there's MasterCard. No, that's Gozag. For everything else there's hand crossbow. Okay. I thought that would happen. The game was going to pick a dumb stair because I just told it to go to the deepest level of the dungeon I knew. That's fine. I ain't afraid of anything. And we can hand crossbow stuff. Yeah, sweet. Let's test it out. Yeah, okay, I like it. Where are these bees coming from? Sometimes there are these huge bee vaults, but it feels like we've fought a lot of bees already. Okay, this hand crossbow is busted now that we have archery gloves, so I think we train it. Right, oh yeah, an acquirement. Hang on. I've got too many things to deal with. I'm gonna see if this is summoning. It's fog. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so acquirement. Wait, let's see what this book is. Pain, animate skeleton, regeneration, animate dead. Well, regeneration you want on every character. Animate skeleton's also really good, but also kind of annoying because it's going to get in the way of shooting bolts. I know Okawari doesn't like it if you hurt your allies, but I wonder if... I think he would care if you use your own skeletons to set up LRDs, right? I think he would get angry at that, but that's a potential play if you weren't Okawaru and you just found animate skeleton and you also had LRD, because if you're in the open like this, there are no walls, but you could just send your skeleton in and then you could blow that up to hit whatever enemy you're trying to kill. But we're going to learn regen, because you should always learn regen, which means I need to change my petrify key. I'm going to set up a macro for regen. Yeah. I'm actually going to get rid of our macro for sandblast, because at this point, rather than a sandblast, I think we're better off just shooting something with a hand crossbow. Pretty sure that's correct. Let's drop our Gormand amulet as well. Yeah, okay. So, wait, we're still trying to find the shops. Okay, never mind. We found some other gloves. I doubt I'm gonna want these more than archery gloves, but we can find out. Yeah, we don't. Bad idea to do this in the open here like this because enemies could turn up and we would have lost the bonus AC. Yeah. We're just fighting the centaur in a range battle. With this identify scroll, we can test our potions. There's brilliance. Okay, let's test. Wait, let's grab this stuff. I don't know if you noticed, but thanks to, I forget your name, but thanks to one of you viewers, I finally remembered to change my RC file to pick up unknown staves by default. So let's find out what that is. It's a Staff of Cold. Okay, so there you go. We're ready for the ice cave. That again got spoiled. I forgot to set the skill target for crossbows. Let's take it to 10. While you only need 5 to use it at Mindalay with Okawaru, I mean, what is 10 skill? It's barely anything. Let's focus our fighting as well, and I'm going to just turn on armor and dodging. Let's take both of those to say 10. And we'll take spellcasting to 12, and then we'll assess. We might also do invocations at some point. Actually, maybe we should do that now. So we've made it to 5 pips of piety, so we have access to finesse. But unfortunately, with only 2 invocations, it's a 45% chance to fail. So hang on, let's calm down a bit. Let's just train crossbows without focus, and we'll also train invocations, and we'll train that to, I don't know, 7 maybe. Train it to 8. We've got a +1 aptitude, it doesn't cost us too much. And maybe we'll just train fighting on the regular as well. So, I mean, is this crazy skill training? Maybe. Am I mad about it though? No. Are you? Probably. Alright. So we're testing this hatch. We're still trying to find out what the shops are before we acquire. We're still trying to kill bees apparently. This hand crossbow is godlike. Alright, so here's an armor shop. So we see, alright, Cursed Shield for 379 gold, but it has a bunch of sweet properties. R Poison, not much, but RF Regen Plus and R Corrosion is pretty good. I see a +0 helmet. There's also a buckler, but nah. If we're gonna go the shield route, we'll go the shield route. A robe with minus cast on it. Whoa. So I'm just gonna mark this shield of the Midnight Sun. We're gonna see what the other shops have before we commit to buying stuff. It's just a food shop. A lamp of fire. Okay, well there's a large shield. I don't know. That's a big investment. I don't know that we'll be going to large shield. I mean, maybe if Okawaru gives us some awesome artifact large shield later on, but for the moment, I don't think so. Alright, so we're gonna train even more skills. Alright, let's stop training dodging. Who needs dodging when you've got an Amulet of the Acrobat, right? We can probably also not worry about armor if we're gonna start training shields here. We can probably also not worry about spellcasting too much in the midterm. Let's take that to 10. I'm going to pick up the shield and I want to see how badly it affects our spells if we wear this. Oh no, it's cursed. LRD goes to 24% chance, but we can finesse to get 5 shield skill. Yeah, let's do it. Let's focus shields. We're going to take that to 15, which is where the skill point is for a regular shield on a regular size species. And you know what? I'm even going to stop crossbows for the moment, because I'm going to take spellcasting to 9. Let's just get our spells castable. You know what? Let's just do shields. All in shields. I know this is unlike me, but let's drop those spells, failures with the shield, and then we can start doing other stuff again. Also, at some point, we'll need to train our regeneration skills, but we're not in a huge hurry for that. So yeah, all in shields. Double-headed ogre. Did I just try to kill it? The hand crossbow? I don't think we're going to. I'll shoot it once more. It takes us 1.7, so in that time he could get, yeah, he could get next to us, so I can't afford this. Okay, going to a new stair. Here's a hippogriff. I think we can fight a hippogriff. Double-headed ogres turned up again. Alright, the scary thing is that for the moment, I mean, we do have finesse, but our spells are kind of not very castable here in the short term. So we're just reliant on the hand crossbow, which, I mean, it's really good, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, wait, we still haven't done the acquirement. Hang on. Alright, hang on. Okay, so the acquirement. Alright. I don't think we're in a huge hurry for a weapon. The hand crossbow is perfectly serviceable as one. And Okawaru is going to be giving us weapons anyway. If we were going armor, well, we've never seen a cloak or a helmet, except for the helmet in the shop. We could buy that. Maybe I should buy that. It's 67 gold. We should probably buy that. It's an extra AC. But the game for acquirement will tend towards items that you've never seen before. So I don't think the helmet will count as us having seen it. The thing I'd be most excited about out of acquirement would have been a shield, but we've just found one of those. We could also, yeah. I mean, Okawaru is going to give us armor too, but I don't know. He could take ages for armor, so that's not a valid reason to not acquire armor. The other thing I was thinking about is maybe going jewelry, but jewelry acquirement at this stage of the game, this early, is so mediocre most of the time. So as I said, the acquirement will tend towards things that you haven't seen. But look at this list of jewelry we don't know. It's a huge amount of things. So it's likely to just give us something crappy that we haven't seen, like a ring of ice, or here's a plain ring of sea invis, or something like that. I mean, maybe you get lucky and you get the awesome artifact ring with +6 slaying on it, but you're more likely for that to be true later on when you know more jewelry. So I think the play is probably just armor. Always acquire armor. Can't go wrong. I mean, you can. Alright, there's the ruined helmet. Oh yeah, helmet of intelligence. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And it's a black helmet. That looks really, really cool with our black gargoyle wings. Have a look. Oh wait, we already had a black head. Okay, well now it's black and pointy. I maintain it looks really cool. Don't at me. Alright, cool. So that gives us extra int. So that's, I mean, it's not the flashiest item of all time, but I'm perfectly happy with how that turned out. Here's the two-headed ogre again. He's at max range. I'm half tempted to just finesse and see if we can shoot him before he gets to us. I think okay, he got to us. Right, because we're still slow. Ice Blast we got 2 charges of. I don't know that we'll kill him with Ice Blast. Okay, we'll go one more. Okay. Well, he was honored by our kill, but that was probably dangerous. The way to have done that safely would have been to also use. Oh, we couldn't have used finesse. Okay, never mind. There was no way to do that safely. I just should not have even tried. I should have just walked away from the double-headed ogre. Getting cocky. It's a bit unbecoming, but there you go. LRD has already dropped down to 12%, so this shield training is, yeah, is fine. Soon our LRD will be back up again. This guy's shooting us with a blowgun. Did he have curare? No. I couldn't be bothered picking up plain needles. Okay, just one-shotting howler monkeys. It's pretty sick. What? Okawaru was honored by the Centaur warrior skeleton? Okay, well, thank you for the extra piety, but I don't think that guy was too scary. Alright, that's another double-headed ogre. I think we'll learn our lesson. I'm going to X out that whole area that he's walking around in. Let's not go anywhere near that. He's at max range again. Am I really going to do this? You know what? Why don't we try the lamp of fire? If I can get him in fire... Okay, he has to walk into fire to get to us. Wait, he didn't... Oh, he dodged it. Alright. That was actually really risky. Because, he random energy back on top of us. Alright, I'm just going to walk away. Because he random energy on top of us, it means he's likely to be close to falling behind again. So we're just going to make him fall behind and then go back upstairs. And you know what? Let's go down the other stair that's close to him. We can maybe just finish him off. Yes, alright, nice. Okawaru is honored by our kill. Alright, because we do have extra regen on our shield, so we regen faster than he does. Shift X Control E removes our exclusions. But the reason that I made a really boneheaded play is because we still shoot really slowly with the hand crossbow. Its base delay, even at min delay, is 1.5, so it's a pretty slow weapon. And we're not at min delay, so by shooting like that, I gave the double-headed ogre the chance to step in and then hit us, which is what he then did. Oh yeah, new book. Beastly appendage, sticks to snakes, spider form, ice form, blade hands. We don't want any of those. Sticks to snakes is always pretty strong, but I don't know. We don't need it. I would have to go pick up all the arrows. I don't know. We don't need it. That's all I'm gonna say. At low transmutation level, it's just gonna give you mediocre snakes anyway. New amulet. Do I care about faith now? Faith on Okawaru is pretty good. It allows you to spam your abilities and you get more gifts. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on. It's cursed inaccuracy. Okay, fine. Let's identify one of these potions. Flight. Okay, not real exciting. At level 14, we'll get the ability to fly as a gargoyle. New rings. Let's try that instead of positive energy. It's a ring of ice. Okay, now we're super ready for the ice cave. It's a bunch of fire enemies. Do orange demons fly? No. So we can just shoot those guys for free. Can we LRD? Iron imps. No, they're metal. Why can't we LRD an iron imp? That's not fair. We should be able to LRD an iron imp. Devs, please. They're made of metal. My immersion is ruined. If I could LRD this iron imp right here, that would be sick. So I have to waste my bolts and then come back when we can fly. I mean, this is super free experience. Or I could also just stand here and stone arrow them to death. I mean, that also works. Okay, cool. Shields to 7. I'm just going to shoot the bolts. I'm using dot so that it lands on the exact tile I'm shooting at. So if I miss, I don't accidentally shoot the bolts into the lava. And we'll come get all the bolts back later when we can fly as a gargoyle. And I'm probably going to forget, but then you can remind me. I don't want to shoot all my bolts. Okay, cool. Free experience. 3 potions. 3 identify. That lets us do all 3 of our potions. Let's drop degen. League. I mean, I can carry it with us, but a gargoyle is a species that doesn't really need League so much. You're already immune to poison. You already have torment resistance, and you already have innate negative energy resistance. Oh right, we can see the unseen horror. Because what has seen this? Our shield, no. What has seen this? Our hand crossbow. What a weapon! Let's go into and I'll level up. Everyone give our crossbow a hand. It's horrible. Report this video, please. On to D11. We still haven't seen Lair, so this is the final floor that it can be on. I sort of don't want to get in a ranged battle with 5 centaurs. I mean, for last we can put on the reflection amulet. Oh right, now we have a shield. Reflection is actually probably better. Hang on, maybe we do want to do this. Let's go up though. Let's try this. Let's put on reflection. So now that we have 12 shield and we're actually going to be blocking stuff, maybe I prefer this to acrobat. And we can just stand here while these centaurs kill themselves. Okay, good. Our shields are at 9. Where else? Our spells, LRDs dropped to 5%. Okay, so I think we can start training a bunch of things again. So we're doing spellcasting to target 27. That's not right. I said 12. So we're doing spellcasting, we're doing invocations, we're doing fighting. And maybe we'll just do that until we get our shields to 15. And then we'll do our necromancy and charms for regen. Black bears nearby. Double black bear. Oh, cool. I just noticed we have these crystal walls. They do the max damage with LRD. So if we get anything dangerous on this floor, we just need to get it next to the crystal walls. And they're going to take boatloads of damage. Here's a second centaur pack. These guys are clearly not learning. I can not waste, or I can choose to not waste my bolts. I'm just going to sit here and hit wait a turn. Look how much my client lags out from these arrows. This is where playing online would be better. It's surprisingly less laggy due to the CPU playing online than it is on my actual machine. It's kind of sad. That's a porcupine. That's a rocker. Okay. Well, speaking of really dangerous enemies, fortunately we have all this MR, so the spells that we'd most care about, Banishment and Paralyze, she only has a 1% chance of. Crystal Spear is bad, but she needs to be close for that. She just hasted herself, so she does have Crystal Spear and slow. Alright, well, that is terrifying then. I want to get her next to the crystal walls. Oh boy, look how big the explosion is. Hang on, we need to get back. Oh yeah, we're going to 2-shot her. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a lot of damage. Cool. Could she have 1-shot us there? She might have been able to. So that was potentially really damaged. Hang on. Oh, potentially really dangerous. Let me look up Oroka. I gotta use beam to do this. Her max damage crystal spear is 3d23, so that's 69. She could not have one-shot us. Yeah. And again, guaranteed damage reduction does not apply to spells. That's a Wand of Clouds. That's a pretty nice pickup. Not that we're training invocations, but still. Can give us low-level clouds. Gully. She's not really scary. We can still go give her the maximum boom though. There we go. Look at this AoE. The value, except we just miscast it. Oh, she didn't die. Well, this is useful. When you're playing online, you don't get to see the names like this. So, at least with all these names, we can very easily see what these monsters are. Until she makes 20 of them and the names are completely filling up the whole screen. Can we just shoot her with something? I'm just going to go upstairs. I'm going to quickly wait. Just get rid of all her summons. I kind of got impatient there. Okay, cool. Stairs are the natural enemies to spellcasters or to summoners, enemy summoners, because you just change floors and all their summons disappear. Alright, that's our D11 done. Argument to be made for doing some D12, although you can get super punished. Say there's a portal in there. No, I feel perfectly comfortable with where we are going into lair. We just dip our head in. Alright, nothing too scary to greet us. And we're down to 25 bolts. Okawaru, you need to get it together and give us some extra bolts. Yeah. But anyway, that's it for now. So, join me in the next one, episode 4, and we'll do lair. Bye.